both on YouTube and on Twitch. So, yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the special program.
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Devat.
I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Returning home?
If Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Got some
Our job
protocols?
is to leave her with some happy memories.
Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off without a hitch.
Time to get moving!
Okay, so we're getting Yehoda this patch. We knew that from the drip marketing. She's a bow user.
You're my target!
Ammo bow, huh?
Finders keepers! Moon prayer night has come.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Happy moon prayer night.
So they're doing like a full-on festival.
I have a message to deliver on Master Rhindotter's behalf.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
It is where the seeds of this story lie.
Child of M, prove yourself to me.
Okay,
And
there's
right
Duran
daughter.
is looking good.
I'll show you what I can do. Thunder!
He's got
The
wings.
abyss is burning shadow!
That's looking good.
Leave it to me! Decay! New life!
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria.
Mona spotted.
The limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor.
Abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. It is the animal
Like the whole
Archon's
Mondstadt
duty
cast.
to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to
Whoa,
disperse
whoa, whoa, whoa.
whatever storm lies ahead.
Venti's got a new
I
bow.
look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting.
We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
I bet this is where we find the turtle.
Glee!
If I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains is to wait, patiently and quietly.
I can already feel the moon calling to me. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal. It was some sort of flying ship.
When a new moon goddess is born, we will surely know her name.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely
Alice!
to work anymore.
Columbina, are you here?
You might say that we stand at the
Nicole.
crossroads of fate.
Dude, that is awesome.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the
Ooh,
Genshin
Nicole's on the
Impact
special
version
program.
Luna 3
Or,
special
Alice,
program,
rather.
Song of the Welkin Moon, Interlude, a Nocturne of the Far North. I'm Erica Harlicker-Stone, the voice of Easteroth, the ruler of time, and Venti, our good old Animo Archon. And I have some awesome co-hosts with me today.
Hey guys, I'm Sonia Kruger, the voice of Yehoda from the Curatorium of Secrets.
I love
and
the little
shout out
chibis.
to all my Yehoda's witnesses.
Hey everyone, I'm Laurie Kinniston, the voice of Durin. I am very happy to be here today. I'm very excited for you guys to see what's coming up.
Oh, you dearies! I'm Rachel Kimsey, the voice of Alice, coming to you not from a lamp, but from a chair, with a hat and bringing some magic.
Welcome! Oh my gosh, I'm
Hi.
so excited we're all here. Now, in version Luna 2, the Traveler and their Nodcry companions joined forces to take down the Rayhir of Solnari. So it seems like all is well in Nodcry, at least for now.
Plus, the Traveler and the Damselette managed to protect the Moon Marrow, so that is another major crisis averted. Now that things have settled, I wonder if the Damselette can finally fulfill her wish and return to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, the moon is her home after all. Oh, I
So is
bet
she actually
really
leaving? Are we not going to be
misses
able to pull
being
for
gone
Columbina?
for so long.
Well, in the upcoming version, she'll have that chance. Her return is set for when Kuvaki is at its peak on Moon Prayer Night, which also means travelers will get to go to their first festival in Nodcry.
Okay, yeah, so it is.
Right?
Wow! Nasha Town looks all decked out with all the different stalls and decorations. Feels so festive. Oh, and it looks like a lot of familiar faces will be there to celebrate.
That's right. Our companions have banded together once again to make the damselet's last night in Nodcry one she'll never forget. And of course, travelers are in for a treat too. There are tons of festivities to check out. There's even a special souvenir stamp book to make the occasion extra memorable.
All of the Dodocos.
I think I just saw Dodoko and Simulanka's origami decorations. Plus, there's this crystal ball. Is the Hexen Circle joining in on the celebration too?
Of course. With Tevat's primordial powers, the 3 moons, reappearing in Nodcry, the mages were bound to take notice. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression,
I cannot
even though
wait
you've never seen my face.
for Alice.
Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh, Alice, it's really her.
I can't believe it.
It's me!
Oh, wow. This must be one special festival then. But I wonder, for an important mage like Alice to make an appearance, she must be here for more than the festivities, right?
That's right.
True. Alice is bringing 2 important pieces of intel with her. The first is related to one of her responsibilities in the Hexen Circle, maintaining the stability of the world's border. And of course, as the devs mentioned before, Nodcry itself lies at the edge of Tevat. With the occurrence of a phenomenon known as the trilunar syzygy, the border has become less stable. So Alice has made her way to Nodcry.
Okay,
Syzygy, that's a
that
new word.
explains it.
Plus, with the border being disturbed and the rising Kuvaki due to Moon Prayer Night, strange happenings have been seen throughout Nodcry, and the situation is getting worse.
That's right. Things like phantoms appearing and disappearing without a trace. Oh, and a spacecraft was even spotted near the coast.
What?
Wait, is that the wreckage from the Traveler's spaceship?
Dun, dun, dun.
I've explored around here before, but I've never seen it.
There's not
That is
visible
why
stuff.
the border
like
is so
Sumeru.
important. It blocks out a large amount of abyssal power from entering Tevat. But if something goes wrong and it becomes less stable, well...
The Abyss can start playing its tricks again.
Exactly. Which is why the Traveler, Durin, and Wanderer have joined forces to get to the bottom of these strange events.
Yep. They might even discover a few secrets about these phantoms along the way.
Oh, wait. What about Alice's second piece of intel?
Ah, well, that has to do with the arrival of an unexpected friend.
Nicole.
Another mage of the Hexen Circle has made her way to Nodcry. Nicole, codename N.
Oh. Anne.
She's
Oh,
great
I
in-game.
remember her. She's the one who told the Traveler about the prophecy during the Fontaine Archon quest. Oh, she definitely has that classic Hexen Circle mystique to her, but she's a bit more forthcoming with information, at least.
Huh. And it looks like she communicates without speaking.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Oh, yeah. Her words just kind of pop into your head somehow.
That's right. And
Scary.
much like the other mages, Nicole has her fair share of secrets, so there's a lot for travelers to uncover.
I can't believe we're getting 2 mages in Nodcry at the same time. I feel like that
Same
means
banner,
something
question mark?
major is on the horizon
Next
in the
patch?
new version.
Well, that's all we can
No
reveal for
Columbina?
now. Be sure to check out the upcoming Archon quest to learn more. Oh, and don't forget, you can earn 500 Primo Gems by completing the Archon quest by a certain date.
500
Boo!
Right.
FOMO gems.
I think it's about time for our first break. Take a look at the first redemption code, travelers.
Enjoy!
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Well, I will say, we've got the codes in the chat. I will say that Alice and Nicole look fantastic. I'm really digging that. The intro trailer there with Durin looked pretty sweet as well. His animations are pretty nice, but I want to see them in-game when they do his reveal. If you need the code, Get the one from chat because it's behind me. But yeah, we'll skip past the break section and get back into it.
Welcome back, travelers!
Woohoo!
Hi! Look where we are! It's like we've stepped into a fairy tale.
Ooh. And speaking of, I'm sure everyone remembers Simulanka, right?
Yeah.
The fairy tale world created by M, where we first met Mini Durin back
Bring
when
it
he
back.
wasn't
Bring
so
it back.
mini.
Oh, yeah. And then he received his friend's blessings, transformed into an adorable little dragon, and even ventured into the world beyond the storybook. I remember his fate in Simulanka was tied to the evil Durin on Dragonspine, which we knew would be revived one day and pose a huge threat to Tevat. I was so worried about Mini Durin back then. Right?
Me too. But luckily, in the version 5.6 Mondstadt interlude, Albedo pulled off a huge feat of alchemy for Durin. And that's how the Durin who fought alongside us in Nodcry came to be.
Wow. You know, looking back
That
on
was
it,
such a cool
Durin
quest.
and the Traveler have already been through so much together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty shy at first.
Is
but
it fully
after stepping
voiced yet?
into Tevat and even joining the fight against the Ray Hair of Solnari, he's grown into quite the reliable companion.
Oh, I just realized, since we were so busy fighting Rare, we didn't get to hear what Durin's been up to since taking human form. I want to know everything.
Yes.
Really?
Of course! I still remember Durin tapping into the abyssal power within him during the battle. Oh, he was
That was pretty
instrumental in
awesome.
defeating the Ray here of Solnari. Mastering that kind of dangerous power must have been quite the challenge.
Oof, definitely. It comes from the flesh and blood of a dragon, after all. His dangerous aura still scares off small animals, even when he's trying to just be friends. And of course, the last thing he wants is to harm those around him. His goal is to use his power to help others as much as possible
The
while
anti-llama,
assimilating
scaring
into
the
his
animals
new
away.
home.
Yeah, deep down, Durin is still the kind little dragon we met in Simulanka.
He is. And since his soul originated from Mini Durin, in addition to the power of the Abyss, he also possesses a power that comes from fairy tales.
What?
Whoa, wait. So he can wield 2 different powers?
That's right. And because of that, he also has 2 distinct combat styles.
Wow, I'm jealous.
Yo, nice.
So, after casting his elemental skill, Durin can freely choose which power to use. So, if you tap his normal attack after unleashing his skill, Durin will enter the Denial of Darkness state and channel his aggressive side.
Whoa.
Using this elemental burst in this state will increase his own vaporize and melt reaction damage while periodically dealing pyro damage to a nearby enemy.
Okay, so
But
off-field
if you
pyro?
tap his elemental skill again after casting it, Durin will instead enter the Confirmation of Purity state, focusing more on supporting his companions. Using his
Okay,
elemental
so
burst
DPS
in this
or
state will
a support.
periodically deal damage to nearby enemies while decreasing their pyro resistance.
Oh.
He can also reduce certain elemental resistances by triggering corresponding reactions.
Dang.
Yeah,
cool.
it's a lot.
And it looks like his elemental burst animation changes
What is that
depending on
sword
what
they have
state
on
he's in. In
Cosmo?
the light state,
What?
it's like a painting, and the stars look like the ones in Simulanka.
So
But in the
pretty.
dark state, it looks like the dragon's power takes over, and he's gearing up to annihilate his enemies.
Wah.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah. You know, the way he changes states reminds me of how Nilu changes dance steps. It all really depends on what you do after using his elemental skill.
Oh, yeah.
Which means his kit can be adapted for multiple kinds of scenarios.
That's insane.
On one hand, he can fight against groups of enemies while shredding elemental resistance for his party members. But on the other, he can target a single enemy and enhance his own damage output.
Whoa, super
Yeah.
flexible. I love that. I'm still curious about what his life as a human has been like, though.
Me too.
Based on what Albedo says, it seems like he's been trying to get to know his new home as much as possible.
Yeah, and in the upcoming version, travelers will get to help Durin do just that, along with the Wanderer and all of his other friends in Mondstadt. So there will be tons of opportunities to get to know him
Scaramouche
better.
back.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Yay,
that's awesome.
Mondstadt.
I'm so excited.
Oh, and just for a little added intrigue, I have another piece of exclusive intel, which is that Alice ends up telling Durin about M's dying wish.
Whoa, his mom's dying wish?
That's
So
right. In the
Emma's
ensuing story,
dead?
both Alice and Mona's master B will be making an appearance, so Duran's in for quite the experience.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
If you want the whole story, be sure to check out the quest, Draco Rubedo chapter, Act 1, The Magic Known as Storytelling.
Oh, this quest is a bit different from traditional story quests, with tons of unique gameplay elements and spaces you can visit multiple times. There's even a few hidden Easter eggs, so keep an eye out.
Oh, and complete it within the time limit to earn Primo Gems and enhancement materials for Duran.
That's
Boo,
not all,
FOMO
though.
gems.
There's another special reward in store for completing this quest.
Whoa, Duran looks different. Almost like he's glistening somehow.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
There's also a new boss travelers can challenge in Nodcry, the super heavy land cruiser
That thing looks
mechanized
cool.
fortress.
Whoa.
Yeah, you defeat
Dude,
it to earn
look at the
level up
saw.
materials for Duran.
Oh, this must be a Fatui creation. And it looks like it's got some serious firepower.
Yeah, they're really upgrading the enemy
be
models, that's for
careful,
sure.
Travelers. All right, that's about all we have for Duran. But before we wrap this part up, let's take a quick look at his combat skills one more time.
Enjoy.
Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one. Get back! Leave it to me!
Can't see the animations.
A turning point in fate!
So I take it we're going to be playing it with Mona. Eye of Perception. What is happening?
That's insane.
It's so cool.
Okay, now that we've had a moment to admire our magnificent Duran, it's time to introduce our next new character, Venti! Yay!
What?
Erica? This is version Luna 3. Wasn't Venti released like a lifetime ago?
Yeah. It's been 1,000 years, but just wait until you see his brand new combat skills. Okay, so tap his elemental skill to summon a storm zone and hold it to summon a larger storm zone that allows Venti to soar high up in the air using the power of the wind. With his elemental burst, Venti creates a storm eye in front of him that pulls in enemies and deals continuous damage.
Nice.
Right. But none of this is.
He has a new.
new
I just pulled
information?
Elegy for Venti.
No, okay, gosh, I was just giving a recap. Okay, this is the new part. If the active character triggers a swirl reaction while Storm Eye is active, their damage and Storm Eye's damage will be increased for a certain period of time.
So they're buffing
In
Venti.
addition, Venti's normal attacks are
Oh
converted
my
into
goodness.
Windsunder arrows that pierce through enemies in their path, dealing anemo damage and extending Storm Eye's duration.
Oh, so his burst changes his normal attack too. That's so cool.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I don't think I've seen that weapon before either. Oh, but it's got a bunch of Cecilias on it.
Yeah, tell us about the weapon.
It definitely looks
Can-
perfect for
Can I
Venti.
trade in?
Yep. So that's
Elegy.
it. Moving on.
Whoa. Hold on, just 1 second. Venti has new abilities now. What's going on?
Okay.
Come on.
What's going on is that Venti decided to recover some of the power he had hidden away.
Ooh.
He might act like a carefree, alcohol-obsessed bard most of the time,
That's what
but
he is.
that doesn't mean he hasn't been paying attention to the changes happening across Tevat. And as a god with close ties to the Hexen Circle, he can sense a new threat on the horizon. One that has the potential to endanger not just Mondstadt, but the whole world.
Wow.
And so, in order to face this impending crisis, he felt it was time to reclaim his hidden power.
Finally got out of the
That's
pub.
right. And to do that, Venti and the Traveler will need to venture to a place that might look familiar. the small island in Mondstadt that was once blessed by time.
Well, now that we have Farina, we can all get there.
This is such a throwback. I mean, I still remember that line. Seeds of stories brought by
Venti
the
got a new
wind
weapon
and cultivated
and new
by
powers.
time. Wait,
Love that.
oh, that was foreshadowing all along? Huh, it's like everything's coming in full circle. Dang.
Yeah, true. But with a few added twists, of course.
Of course. I'm listening.
Mondstadt and the Hexenzirkel share a deep connection. The mages even signed an agreement
is
with
homework.
Grandmaster Varka to protect Mondstadt in its time of need.
Ah.
In fact, the mages had a hand in the events we just mentioned between the Traveler and Venti. It all started with Alice and something called the Little Witch's Dictionary, filled with a series of tasks the Traveler is asked to pass along to certain companions.
Oh.
Wait, so does that mean the tasks were designed by the mages of the Hexenzirkel?
That's right. And after
Wow.
completing their task, these companions will become Hexerai characters.
What?
When at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the
Glee.
party, the combination triggers the
I can
Hexerai
play
Secret
Mona.
Right effect, enhancing the party's combat capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the changes we just introduced for Venti are the Hexerai Secret Right effect at work, triggered by 2 Hexerai characters. In this case,
Whoa.
Durin and Venti being in the same team.
Oh.
Ah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Along with Durin and Venti, additional Mondstadt characters have their own tasks to complete,
Okay.
courtesy of the Hexenzirkel.
So wait, did they
travelers can
buff
look forward
Fischl?
to adventures with several familiar
She was
companions.
already like one of the strongest
Yep.
characters.
Plus, after
And
completing the
Sucrose.
intro quest from the Witch's Dictionary, travelers will have the chance to invite Razor, Sucrose, or Fischl to their lineup.
Wow.
Wait, we can choose
look at
official?
all
All right.
those Familiar faces.
Everyone pick
Right?
Fischl.
Which
Everyone pick
means
Fischl.
after completing their
I'll tell you
designated
that.
task,
Pick Fischl.
these characters can all trigger the Hexerai Secret Right effect to gain
Let's
new
go.
combat abilities.
What?
Whoa, so does everyone have a different task?
Yes, the tasks are tailored to the companions, so it could be anything from an intense combat encounter to a relaxing outing. For example,
Oh.
Klee's task is to help her adorable Dodoko companion. Once she
Aw.
completes it and is paired with another Hexerai character, her normal attack will automatically trigger a charged attack as a coordinated maneuver. Plus, travelers can look forward to an
Really?
optimization in the
So
new
you just
version that makes their
NA?
normal and charged attacks a lot smoother.
Ah.
Each Hexerai character will gain their own special abilities after completing their task. For example, when Albedo's Solar Isotoma creates a transient blossom after hitting an enemy, it will also generate a Silver Isotoma, which will no longer be destroyed by monster attacks and
Okay.
can unleash attacks just like the Solar Isotoma.
Wow.
Super nice.
So,
that
actually
should
having
make
a
it
Geo
much
construct
easier
now.
to have one of his flowers on the field without gaps in time, right?
That's right. In addition, Fischl can now provide 2 different team buffs depending on whether your party is Overload and Electrocharged focused or Lunar Charged focused.
What?
They
Plus,
buffed
Razor's
Overload
elemental
Fischl?
control will be enhanced, allowing his Overflow Electro Sigils to deal
What?
additional damage and regenerate energy.
Just
best
remember,
team.
travelers, once you've completed the designated quest from the Witch's Dictionary, these abilities will only trigger when at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, okay?
Yes.
Of course, the changes from the Hexerai Secret Right effect, as well as the adventures to unlock them, go far beyond what we've covered here. So be sure to check them out in-game.
Wow. These characters have been with us for 5 years, but now it's like
Oh my gosh.
it's like we get to see them in a new light, you know? It's almost
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
growing right alongside us.
Aw.
Yeah. Aw. Plus,
So you-
the power of the mages can affect fate, so be on the lookout for changes to these characters' constellations as well.
You're telling me there's
You
hope
know
for my
me,
Raiden and my
I'm
Ito?
always down for new
That's what you're
adventures
telling me?
with our old friends.
Me too.
Oh, don't
Ito buff
worry.
incoming.
All right, let's dive into the upcoming event wishes.
Yes.
In the first half
Yeah,
of
we knew
Luna
Durin
3,
was there.
we'll have
Yeah.
event wishes for Venti and
Okay,
Durin.
Venti rerun, that
Plus,
makes
a new
sense.
5-star sword, Athame Artis, and a new 5-star bow, the Daybreak Chronicles, will be featured on the weapon banner.
Yeah, we're
Just
gonna need to see
in
the
time
stats
for
on that.
Venti's new gameplay.
And the one, the only new 4-star character, Yehoda, will also be available on the first half banners.
And she plays down the
don't worry,
selector?
Okay, don't worry. We didn't forget to introduce her. That is coming up next.
Yes, and during the second half of
Varessa
version Luna
rerun, okay,
3,
and
we'll
Shilonen.
have returning event wishes for Varessa and Shilonen.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Travelers will also get the chance to reunite with familiar
next
Natland
patch.
characters in this version's events. But more on that later.
Next
For
patch
now,
is going to be a
check out the
banger.
second redemption
They are trying
code
to
while we take
empty
a short
your
break.
Prima Gems.
Gems!
Trying to empty your Prima Gems there. All right. The codes are pinned in chat there, so have a look. Holy moly. I mean, that all looks cool with Durin and all that, but buffing Overload Fischl? I'm sorry, what? I'm going to need to know more about that. But, oh man, look at this Klee art. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what we can do with Klee. I have Venti and Klee on the same account. And Varessa. So yeah, that's the Asia account. I'm definitely going to be getting Durin on that one. We'll see how that goes. And I've got a C4 Mona, so we'll have to see what those constellation changes are.
Welcome back, travelers. It's time to introduce the most skilled, well-connected, amazingly talented information broker in all of Notcry. His assistant, Yehoda.
Yeah, Yehoda, can you be selectable for free for accounts that don't have
such a
primos?
walking meme. Her in-game expressions are so hilarious.
Yeah, you know, I feel like that's the first thing people think of when it comes to her. I mean, the fan memes have been so good. I'm obsessed. I reply to all of them. Those are all me. But even though Yehoda ends up in, well, let's just say awkward situations a lot, she really tries her best to be a good employee of the Curatorium of Secrets. I mean, she can get in a little over her head when facing difficult
or
commissions,
so she claims.
but she always comes through in the end. I mean, meme expressions aside, just think about all she's accomplished with the Traveler in the main story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, they met the Moon Goddess, infiltrated the Fatui's design bureau, and even confronted one of the 5 sinners.
Yup, that's
that
my
should give Yehoda a confidence boost. Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to ask though, what's the deal with her mechanical arm?
Oh, I know made that for her. I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but I think I'll let Yehoda herself explain that in-game. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay.
Is that her idol? That's pretty good.
In any case, that's all in the past now. In her own words, earn well, eat well. That's my motto these days.
Well, now that she has Boss Neff to look out for her, and she can pet Asher whenever she wants, sounds like her job's not a bad gig.
For sure. Of course, in the intelligence business, a certain amount of danger comes with the territory. But that's where her experience as a former treasure hoarder comes in.
She's a treasure
an
hoarder.
animal
What?
vision wielder,
Get her.
she's super agile in combat. With her elemental skill, she dashes towards enemies, and after striking them, she can absorb the elements applied to them to fill her loin treasure flask. Of course, if she accidentally misses her target, she might get a little upset.
Okay, so she infuses.
Okay, that's so cool. After hitting enemies with her elemental skills, she puts on her goggles when she sprints. I love that.
That's pretty good.
I love that so much.
Nice little
She's so
detail.
cute. Okay, but back to the treasure flask. What happens when it's full?
Okay, well, Yehoda throws it at her enemies, dealing animo damage. Plus, if your team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the treasure flask will periodically consume the elements within, dealing corresponding elemental damage to enemies.
Ooh,
so
Is it like
cool.
off field?
Yeah, nice. She takes what she collects and throws it right back at her enemies. I love that resourcefulness.
Interesting.
She's so good.
Well, if there's one thing my girl has, it's survival skills. Travelers have seen that for themselves, so she definitely knows how to be there for her clients in a pinch. Also, Yehoda's elemental burst deals animo damage and summons a personal coordinated assistance robot that continuously restores HP to the active character.
Instant
And
level
get
90.
this, if the active character's
Just for the
HP
puns.
is above a certain threshold, the robot will also heal the party member with the lowest HP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a healer
she's a
too.
healer.
That's
Yeah,
super
animal
useful.
healer,
I'm
who
like
knew?
so bad with healers. This is very helpful to me.
Girl, no, she's insane. And
Amazing.
if the team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the robot will also absorb elements from surrounding enemies and convert them into cat claws that deal corresponding elemental damage at intervals.
Amazing. With both healing and elemental application abilities, Yehoda seems like a real team player.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My girl is definitely something incredible. I mean, close teamwork is essential for someone in her line of work. Her
That's
cat
true.
claws will even receive corresponding enhancements based on the most prevalent elemental type in your party, making her team coordination even tighter.
Oh
And
my gosh.
and we're not done. As a member of the Curatorium of Secrets, Yehoda possesses similar investigation abilities to Nefer.
So we can get the
Boss
300k Mora,
as she would say.
if you don't have Nefer.
Of course, in some Curatorium exclusive interactions, she might react in her own special way.
So their investigation abilities are similar but not identical, right?
No. There are some differences, but travelers can experiment with that in game. So get ready.
I just want to see Yehoda open that mysterious chest in the Curatorium of Secrets. Just imagine her reaction.
You know
It's gonna
what?
be so good.
You know what? That might be something worth trying in game, travelers. Again, wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Now that we've introduced Yehoda, let's dive into the version Luna 3 event.
All right, so we're getting a bow. Oh, interesting. That's
First
kind of
up
like the
is Soul Blazer's
the sword.
Snowbound Journey, where travelers will make a much anticipated return to Dragonspine to participate in a relay race on the mountain.
Oh, so it's like a winter sports event.
Yep.
Those
All right,
environmental
a
conditions
relay
look
event with
tough,
sheer
though.
cold. Let's
Even
go.
cheering on the sideline
Co-op.
seems like a struggle.
Definitely. And for that reason, the race is attracting challenge seekers from far and wide. Varessa and Shilonen have even made the trip from Natlan to participate.
You know what?
Wow.
I'm not surprised
The
Varessa
Natlan
decided
characters
to
in
join. I mean,
Dragonspine.
she's
Oh my
got a
goodness.
competitor's spirit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and is it true that this event has some connection to a certain comic series from Yai Publishing House?
Huh? Is the race comic book themed or something?
No. But
Aw.
there's a long-running series from Yai Publishing House called The Soul Blazer Saga about a group of brave warriors with a passion for justice. And a group of dedicated fans decided to form a team and join in the competition.
Oh, like a fan club. That's so fun.
The competition is comprised of teams from various regions, with each member responsible for a leg of the race. But before the teams can get racing, they'll need to complete the training program.
Oh yeah, in conditions like these, I feel like preparation is key.
For sure. Travelers might run into some familiar companions during their training as well.
Snow trace.
All right, talk us through it, coach.
This first
Yes.
training minigame is a revival of a co-op classic. Not Wind Trace this time, but Snow Trace.
With sheer
Travelers
cold.
can look forward to the traditional hide-and-seek gameplay
Let's
as
go.
well as a few added challenges.
Man, you know, I didn't expect this to be part of the training.
Oh, the Dragonspine environment gives it a whole new vibe.
Yeah! The cold will test the rebels' endurance, and the snowmen scattered around the area should keep the hunters on their toes.
I'll say.
And it looks like sudden snowstorms might make the situation even more unpredictable.
That's right. Plus, certain familiar companions will compete alongside the rebels, transforming into snowmen with unique characteristics and hiding somewhere on the map. So, keep an eye out, hunters, because catching them will earn you extra points.
That makes me even more excited for the challenge. It looks like maybe this time, quick thinking and even quicker reflexes are more important than ever.
It does.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Go.
That's the best part of the patch so far.
Next up is
I
the
love playing Wind
Frontier
Trace.
Recon minigame, where travelers can transform into Sorry Scouts and take test flights on different aerial courses.
You're missing all the
collecting
coins.
coins while familiarizing themselves with the race locations.
But be sure to watch out for obstacles and small traps along the course.
And if you feel the need to work out some pre-competition nerves, launch some snowballs in the Jade pitching minigame.
The different snowmen each have different effects.
I remember
and
when we did this in Liwa.
Leverage them to reach
This
the
one's
target even
silly.
faster.
That's good.
Of course, a training regimen isn't complete without a little intense physical activity. In a trial of valor, travelers will need to configure different battle souls to help their team defeat enemies and clear the stage objective.
Nice.
Battle souls not only provide powerful combat buffs, but they also enhance your ability to earn points, allowing you to net an even higher score.
We love that.
Man, I am so ready. Woo!
In addition, participating in the various training activities and stages of the competition will allow you to accumulate Blazing Spirit. And after reaching a certain amount, you can claim various rewards, including the 4-star weapon, Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, and its refinement materials.
A rainbow. Oh, that name is amazing.
Right?
Sounds super fun. And plus, with the comic book element, I feel like travelers will really get to channel their inner hero.
Yes, for sure. And speaking of, this next event actually takes us back to the land of heroes, Natlan. And it's another familiar one this time. Does everyone remember Bing Bang Finch Ball?
Oh, I do. I do.
Yep.
Yes. I feel like every time this event comes back, it gets totally revamped.
And let's not forget the slogan. Finches are
The cutest.
Yep, they're so cute and round. The game of Finchball has made its way to the Collective of Plenty in Natlan, and as always, a new iteration means a few riffs on the original gameplay. This time, travelers will need to control the paddles on both
Pinball.
sides of the table to send the ball gliding in the right direction. Angle and timing are key. Ricochet off the walls or ram straight into opponents to defeat them and earn points. You can also make use of Finch techniques to make things even more interesting and earn an even higher score.
Whoa, okay, this really is a whole new gameplay. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
It does. I feel like the devs keep raising the bar for future iterations, you know?
Okay, all right. Let's move on to a Saurian-focused event. Heroic Clash Saurian Brawl.
Looks like
This
it's
is,
time for
Oni
travelers to put
Kabuto
their
fighting?
Saurian maneuvering skills to the test.
That's right. This is a co-op event where travelers will need to indwell different Saurians and leverage their abilities to collect trial coins scattered around the arena. The more coins, the more points.
I love rewards, and collecting points also means, what did I just say? Rewards are in store, so don't miss out,
Yeah, it's not my jam, the
And
forced
now,
co-op.
Okay, I know our journey has taken us pretty far from Mondstadt, but get this, there is a certain old friend who used to provide us with intel, and he's making his return in version Luna 3. Any guesses?
Oh, wait. Could it be?
Oh, Lieben! He's back!
Interesting. Leaving already?
Gems, here I
Lieben.
come.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
Is he gonna
Rainbow
tell
gems,
us
like
about the
music
next
to my
region?
ears, and that's right, Lieben is back, and this time he's bringing us information on a new region of Mondstadt.
Oh, of Mondstadt.
Oh my
What?
gosh, a new region of Mondstadt? Oh, Lieben, you've been gone too long.
Travelers can also head to Silver Moon Hall for more interactions with the Damselette and the Kuhenki.
Yep. For example, example, travelers can play a picture-guessing game with the Guhenki and even show off their mixology skills for Columbina. So cute.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, okay.
It feels like we're growing closer and closer to them throughout these interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In addition, travelers can look forward to some significant updates to your repertoire of myriad melodies.
Ooh.
First, a custom performance mode is being added. In this mode, you can customize the difficulty of official and self-made scores to give yourself an added level of challenge.
Whoa, that looks so hard.
I'm not great at this type of
Oh my
game.
gosh.
It's okay, girl.
Oh man, but I'm gonna do my best.
That's not good for me.
Repertoire
It's
of
hard enough
Myriad
already.
Melodies co-op mode is launching in the new version, so travelers can team up with each other for a simultaneous performance and compete for rankings based on their scores.
You can finally jam out with your friends. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, definitely. And in addition, envisaged Echo's
Yay!
challenges for Klee and Albedo are being added in the new version. Can you believe that?
Oh, cute.
Klee Echo.
Echo looks like a four-leaf clover. Oh, and Albedo's looks like a solar isotoma. Super cool.
There will also be some new additions to Genius Invocation TCG, including 2 character cards, a monster card, and multiple action cards.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Travelers will have the chance to add Escoffier, Gomming, and the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker's Axe to their decks.
Version Luna 3 also has other optimizations in store, including improvements to the character lists, filtering, and sorting functions.
Yes!
Relevant information will be displayed
Yes!
more clearly, so it should be
Yes!
easier to track down the characters you're searching for.
Oh,
Yes!
That's super helpful.
Now that
In
all mine are at level
addition,
10.
The devs have increased the amount of reputation experience for Natlan and other nations, which should make it quicker to obtain those rewards for travelers who haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, wow.
That's nice. So instead of like
Plus,
10
there's
weeks
a
or
small change when
whatever.
it comes to claiming rewards from daily commissions. After consuming encounter points, travelers can now directly claim the commission rewards from Catherine, including the 60 Primo Gems.
I love Primo Gems.
Nice.
I know. All right, it's time for our last break. We'll be back with a few updates for Miliastra Wonderland, as well as some out-of-game news. See you on the other side.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, so the events are looking pretty good. You know, the rewards as always. I'm not a huge fan of the forced co-op stuff, but man, these Miliastra designs look great as well. But yeah, looking forward to that. That's always good stuff, and we get to see some of the Mondstadt characters back in action. So the codes are in chat in a pinned message, so we'll go ahead and skip past this to the next little bit.
Welcome back, travelers! Let's jump right into some new content for Miliastra Wonderland, coming in version Luna 3.
Yay.
A
The
new
Dodo codes in
component
the
sharing
background.
platform can now be accessed through Editing Tool, which means you can freely upload your in-game creations to the platform and download the creations
Okay.
of other players.
That's cool, because
Okay,
now,
so it's
instead of having to
basically a tool
recreate
for
stuff,
sharing and obtaining resources.
you have an asset library.
Nice. Now you can add
That's
each
pretty
other's
helpful.
creations to your own Wonderlands. Ooh.
That's right. Plus, if a bunch of craftspeople download and like your creation, it even has a chance to be discovered by more craftspeople, increasing its exposure even more.
What? That is awesome. Now that Miliastra Wonderland has been live for almost an entire version, I hope craftspeople have had the opportunity to create a Wonderland of their own or immerse themselves in what other people have created.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, the whole team behind Miliastra Wonderland is working hard to expand the content bit by bit so that craftspeople have even more to enjoy.
Nice.
That's right. Miliastra Wonderland is also adding new cosmetics in the upcoming version. Let's take a quick look.
Yeah, these look great. Ah, it looks so good, but I'll never have it.
it's just so pretty. And the main hall looks so magical. It's a total winter wonderland. I'm obsessed.
Hey, that's pretty good. A Miliastra Wonderland Winter Wonderland.
Wait, that kind of rhymes. I like it.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, during version Luna 3, there are also rich rewards waiting to be claimed in Miliastra Wonderland. In short, travelers can receive 10 pulls for the event Ode banner and 10 pulls for the standard Ode banner by playing Miliastra Wonderland, which can be used to obtain various cosmetics.
The limited
rewards
ones?
for playing in version Luna 3 include fun actions, cosmetics, and
Color me
expressions.
suspicious.
Wow. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, craftspeople. All right, that's it for the in-game content, but there's still a piece of out-of-game news. A new
10 limited
collab
and
is
10
coming our
standard.
way.
Okay, that's an upgrade.
Ahem. Paimon received a mysterious letter from an unknown source, and it left her trembling. Oh no! Apparently, she couldn't even finish her usual helping of sweet madame.
Whoa, wait. Paimon, of all people, lost her appetite? Okay, what did the letter even say? I don't, oh my gosh.
Yehoda and me, same page. Good news, you've successfully enrolled in a 3D language course. You get a reward bundle.
An unimaginable punishment. Wow, just hearing that sends chills down my spine.
It's not good.
Yeah, but as long as the traveler's around, there's no challenge we can't overcome. Plus, the
True.
greater the risk, the greater the reward, right? Oh, I love rewards,
yeah.
and I bet some major surprises are in store.
For sure. I guess that's all the info we have on this collab for now. But it looks like all will be revealed on December 6th. So be sure to check out Genshin Impact's official accounts when the time comes.
Oh my gosh,
I'll
I'm
be
so
there.
curious.
Woohoo!
Well, you guys, that was our last piece of news. No. So it's time for the Luna 3 special program to come to an end. Any last minute thoughts before we sign off?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Yehoda
Is there a teaser
to
at the end?
finally come out. I love my girl so much. She's my baby. I'm so blessed to be able to be in this game and pour my love and soul into the character. You know, I've been playing Genshin since it basically came out, so this is my comfort game, something I spend so much time doing, so I'm just so happy and excited to be able to, you know, finally be here and especially play such an amazing character like Yehoda. Thank you guys so much.
That's so nice. I love that. Yeah, I can't wait for everybody to meet and hang out with Durin. He has been so much fun to play and for me to get to know. We've had a great time recording for you guys, so I think you're going to really love him. And I think I'm really proud of the story quest with the mom's dying wish. I think it's really touching, and I think you guys are going to love it. So have fun, and I'll see you soon.
And I mean, I guess that's the theme, right? I'm so excited after all this time for Alice to have a face and get to interact with you one-on-one instead of, you know, just through a gramophone or a light post. And it's thrilling to be able to be a part of it. As for gameplay, I'm really excited about Miliastra Wonderland. I'm a maker. I love making things. I love seeing what people make. I feel like it creates such a cool community to be able to share that between us. So I'm really excited to see what people do.
Aww,
Me
oh my
too.
gosh, I'm
That's
so
lovely.
excited for all three of you with your characters. Yay! And then, you know, selfishly, I'm excited that Venti is reclaiming some of his power, you know, as he should. I'm very excited to see what happens with that, how people enjoy his new kit. And I'm also really excited about Snow Trace, because Wind Trace is my favorite annual event. I always come back immediately.
Erica and
play
me,
just
same page.
constant Wind Trace every single year. So I'm bad at it, but I love it. So I'm excited.
Same girl.
All right, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, travelers, and we hope you have
Thank
a
you.
blast with all the amazing content version Luna 3 has to offer.
So much.
And with that, all that's left to say is see you in game.
See you in game.
Bye-bye,
Have
so
fun. Bye.
All right. Doesn't look like there's a teaser at the end, but we'll, yeah, there's not. Well, that was certainly something. Let me go ahead and turn the volume down, and yeah, let's see see what you all thought. Thanks for everyone who's joined during the live stream. Welcome in. Great to have you here. And thanks for the bits, Durin. I appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that coming through. I'm sorry I missed the the announcement earlier with the live stream going on. It's a bit hard to spot, but did we get a look at Nicole's vision? I don't know. We can go back and see, where was she at. Let's see if we can find her. Alice's is hanging off of her hat. Let's see, where is she? There she is. I don't see a vision. We'll see if we can advance to the next little frame section here. Kind of hard to seek. Let's see. So we don't have any hanging off of there. None hanging off of there. We got a little jingle bell thing here. That's not a vision, right? Right there. On her neck, on the back, there's a side shot. She has a back tattoo. She has a back tattoo, chat. She's got a back tattoo. Look at that right there. Okay. So you say on her back. Was it in this section or somewhere else? It's not there. It's not earlier, is it? No, that's Alice. Alice is hanging off the hat. I think Alice's vision's awesome, by the way. The Mondstadt Pyro. It's on her neck on the back. On her neck on the back. It's like under her hair.
She's the one who told the traveler about the...
I don't know. I couldn't spot it. But anyway, she looks awesome. Interesting that she can't speak. I watched a Minsley video where she was explaining some of that. I think it's really cool how they tie that all into sort of the inspiration from the various cultural mythologies. And it's been really great hearing from one of the community members as well, Arini's, who I guess is Finnish as well, and sort of tying stuff together, which is pretty sweet. Let me have a look here and see. Can I bring this up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know on that. Not gonna necessarily bring that up on the stream, but yeah, no, it's interesting. The Durin stuff looks awesome. I mean, Durin looks great. I'm gonna be pulling for him on at least one of my accounts. The Venti bow, I'm interested to see what the stats are. I don't know if they've released the information officially yet on that, but let me pop over to the Genshin social media. Let me get this out of the way, in fact. Let me have a look here. Did they release the Venti? No, it doesn't look like they have the Venti weapon stats yet. Maybe they did. Hold on. There's the banner. No, just the banner. Yeah, so when the stats come out, we'll have a look. I just pulled for Elegy, though. But, you know, Elegy's still good. That looks cool. The buffs to the witch characters. Oh, here we go. No, the buffs to the witch characters look awesome. I'm really surprised that they said they're buffing Overload Fischl, as if Overload Fischl was something. Yeah, it might be that. So, but that's too far away to even tell. But yeah, Overload Fischl getting a buff is pretty wild. Who else is there? The fact that you're getting a selector will be nice. Where are they talking about that? there's Durin. The selector is going to be pretty sweet because on my main account, which is 3 years old, I don't have a C6 official yet. So being able to select, where's the this? Being able to select one of the 4 stars will be pretty great. This is kind of funny. They didn't even have Razor or Sucrose on here when they filtered that, but okay, here we go. Yeah, so being able to select, they only said 3 of them, which would be, yeah, that would make sense. That's Fischl, Razor, or Sucrose. I'm really excited to see what it does for Klee. I imagine that Overload will be like Overload Klee will be a thing now. And given that Durin has support capabilities, probably something like Durin, Klee, Fischl, Bennett. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That will be interesting. Chevreuse maybe, and we'll go hard. There's a 4-star character selector. Yes. So you can pick one of the 4 stars here. So Sucrose, Fischl, or Razor when you do the quest. So if you need a constellation, do that. Now, Constellation 6 Fischl is far away the best thing for most accounts. Who knows if they're going to change anything. They did mention that the 5-star characters constellations are getting changes. If the 4-star characters are getting changes as well, which they did say there are buffs depending on the specifics, maybe Razor is not terrible anymore. In which case, yeah, pick who you want, obviously. But C6 Fischl already is very, very strong. So if you're going for power, do that. But I'm really curious to see what comes out there. That's looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. You hope in the end that does mean Eula will get buffed in the future. There's hope now. There is hope. There is hope for my Ito as well, and hope for my C3R1 Raiden, who feels very bad right now. Feels very bad. So awesome. Awesome. You have everyone released so far. And hello, please save 6. Welcome in. You've seen me before. Well, great to have you joining. We just wrapped up watching the special program. Did you get a chance to see it? What did you think about that, if so? Albedo only is a geo buff. Well, the fact that Albedo's little flowers here can't be destroyed now, that's huge. That is huge. That's actually going to make Albedo, playable. Because it's not like he was super duper terrible. It's just that he lost all of his damage when his flower got destroyed. So the fact that there can be multiple, it says you generate them. It increases the damage done. So that's number 1. And then number 2 is that they can't be destroyed. You liked it. It's been your favorite character since forever, and it's going to be playable soon. Well, hey, that's awesome. Good luck on getting Durin when he comes out. Yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that for sure. It is looking awesome.